يا الله يا رب. المغرب للتاريخ. المغرب.
Achatala in the series. The Moroccan miracle is still on. The Arab world unites. The African continent believes. Never in the whole history of the World Cup has an African nation overcome the might of Brazil. It is into that challenge that Cameroon now march. Lions truly requiring of themselves to be indomitable. Bekele Abubakar! Oh, Cameroon! From Douala on the Gulf of Guinea to Marua at its northernmost tip. Points between and beyond.
Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much. We do really appreciate your time for always staying here with us at Awini Unity platform. This video we're driving your attention very quick to African Cup of Nations draw. The draw took place yesterday, and we give you update about that yesterday, and we told you that that video was just a warm-up video, but today we're going to come out and give you proper analysis, the group and the teams that we believe that they're going to qualify out from the group state. That is what we're going to be doing right here with you on this platform. But before we move in, we're going to be starting from the group A to the last group, group F. So before we dive into the main analysis and the main prediction right here on this group, let's watch this before we continue. Okay, so that is the countries. Let us know if you know the players we put there. If you're from Zambia, if you're from Uganda, if you're from Morocco, Nigeria, if you're from Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, any country you're from, let us know the best player that we put there. The players we put there, we believe that is the leaders or players who are going to be waving their country flag higher and higher. Let us know. Okay, so if you know, if you're from Mozambique, if you're from Gabon, if you're from Egypt, if you're from South Africa, Angola, Zimbabwe, let us know. If you know the players that we choose to lead your country, if you're from Equatorial Guinea, Sudan, let us know the players we put right there. You know your player, what player is that? So very quick, now let's move straight to the groups. This is the group you are seeing on your screen. That is the group A. Very quick one: Morocco, Zambia, Mali, and Comoros. Okay, so starting on this group A, very quick one. It's going to be very difficult, like we said yesterday. I believe that 3 teams going to qualify out of this group, and 1 team going to be qualifying from the best 3. So I'm tipping Morocco to come first on that group, Zambia to come second on that group, and Mali to come third on that group, and Mali going to qualify with the 3rd best place. Comoros, yes, Comoros, they can even end up surprising all of us, because when you look at the qualifiers, there was in a group that Tunisia, Gambia is there, and Madagascar, all of them is there, but they end up topping the group in the qualifiers. And when you look at the World Cup qualifiers, they are in the World Cup qualifiers as well. Mali is there, Ghana is there, Central African Republic is there, but they are topping a group that Ghana is, and they are topping the group with a goals difference. So I will not be surprised if they end up surprising us. But to my personal opinion, I believe that Zambia and Mali are going to use experience-wise to overcome them. So that is my personal opinion on Group A. What do you think? That is Group A you are seeing on your screen. Morocco, Zambia, and Mali to qualify from there. Moving to Group B. Group B, that is a group that I call a difficult group. A group that you have Egypt, you have South Africa, you have Angola, you have Zimbabwe. Very, very tough group. If I have to put here, I believe that South Africa going to top the group. Well, a lot of people going to say Egypt. They have a lot of good players. Mohamed Salah, their main man, and Omar Mamous, who gets signed for Manchester City. But Egypt is not really that much like the way we used to know Egypt. South Africa, the dangerous thing a lot of people do not know about South Africa is South Africa, when they play football, they don't have one main player that they can rely on that this is our main player. All of them, they work together. All of them, they defend together. All of them, they put hard work together. And aside that, South Africa, I believe that they have a best coach who full of a lot of experience, a Belgian man who won the AFCON with Cameroon. So the experience that they have and the way South Africa, they always unite and play together, that is what convinced me. That is my personal opinion. You don't get me wrong. I believe that South Africa going to be topping the group right there. Yeah, that is my prediction. South Africa topping the group, Egypt coming second, and Angola qualifying as well with the best 3rd team. Okay, Zimbabwe, my Zimbabwe people, I really support Zimbabwe, and I wanted Zimbabwe. I wish Zimbabwe can qualify, but I feel like it's going to be difficult. If I have to be fair, you notice that I put Ghana Gacy today. I put a country that do not qualify. The reason why I put this Ghana Gacy is because I do not want to put some of the countries that qualified, and maybe someone may think that I'm doing bias. When I put Cameroon Gacy, you're going to be thinking that I'm supporting Cameroon. If I put Zimbabwe Gacy, you're going to think I'm supporting Zimbabwe, Zambia, or Nigeria. That is why I choose to put a Ghana Gacy. Ghana do not qualify, so I'm being fair to my prediction right here. Zimbabwe, they can end up surprising me. You know, football, particularly African Cup of Nations, you cannot predict. But to be honest, I feel like it's going to be very, very difficult for Zimbabwe this time around. When you look at both countries that is here, it's going to be difficult. But who knows, they can surprise me. I'm not writing Zimbabwe off at all, but this is my prediction so far, and you are seeing on your screen. South Africa topping, Egypt coming second, Angola coming third. That is Group B. Let's move to Group C. Group C, you can see it, Nigeria, Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania. This group, I think, is very fast for me to predict this group. When you look at the players Nigeria have, if Nigeria come together and put they work together and believe themselves with the confidence that they can able to, they are not even going there to talk about the group, but they are going there to win. I think Nigeria will be one of the dangerous country to watch. Why? Because when you talk of in terms of players, Nigeria have it. When you talk about midfielders, particularly defensive strikers, they're full of everywhere. You can talk about all of them: Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, Victor Boniface. They have a lot, I can name them. So I believe that Nigeria going to be topping the group in Group C. Tunisia will be second. Uganda, a very, very dangerous team nowadays. But I feel like Nigeria and Tunisia are going to use their experience and they're going to overcome Uganda and Tanzania. This team, I'm not writing them off, but hey, football, you can never always get it right. But this is my personal opinion that Nigeria topping, Tunisia second, and we're going to have two teams qualifying from Group C. Now, let's move to Group D. Group D, you have Senegal, you have DR Congo, you have Benin, you have Botswana. Very difficult group as well. But to my personal opinion, I feel like Senegalese, they have what it takes to top on that group. And Congolese going to come second there, and Benin going to qualify for the third best place. And Botswana, yeah, they did very well during the qualifiers, but I think this country is going to be tough for them to handle. They could prove me wrong, but in my personal opinion, when you look at Benin, their qualifiers, they was very difficult to beat. Even the World Cup qualifier, they are in Nigeria, and they are making things difficult for Nigeria. And they also have a coach who full of experience when it comes to African football, former Nigeria coach. That is my main reason why I believe that Benin is going to qualify for the third best teams. So you can see it on your screen. Senegal first, DR Congo second, Benin Republic third. Now let's move to Group E. Group E, you have Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan. To my personal opinion, this group is a very, very tough group. When you look at Equatorial Guinea, they make things tough for a lot of countries all the time. Sudan also was in group then Ghana, Angola, and they wasn't even playing their games at home, but they managed to qualify ahead of Ghana and Niger. And when you look at the World Cup qualifiers, they are drawing in a group that where you have DR Congo, Senegal, and they are topping right there. So it's going to be difficult to call. But like I said, I'm going to be using like Burkina Faso and Algeria are going to use experience to kick these teams out. They can end up surprising me because we all saw what Equatorial Guinea did the last AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. So based on that, Burkina Faso and Algeria, they're going to prepare very well because they know what these small countries can do. So for that reason, to my personal opinion, I'm going for Burkina Faso to top that group. Oh yeah, a lot of people are going to say Algeria. Yeah, I get it, but that is my opinion. Algeria back then when they used to have Riyad Mahrez and Slimani, all these guys, it is not these days. Just by that the qualifiers, they did very well, but I feel like Burkina Faso, they have a lot of young players in the Premier League, German Bundesliga, French League 1 that can able to, if they put their things together, I believe that they're going to be topping that group, and Algeria coming second, then Equatorial Guinea and Sudan will be going home on that. So I believe that it is only two teams going to be qualifying from Group E. Let us know, what do you think? Now let's move for the final group. The final group is a tough one as well. You have Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Gabon, and Mozambique. Anyone can qualify here, but the problem here is who is going to be topping the group. To my personal opinion, Ivory Coast, they are doing very well since they won the AFCON. Their coach, they have a lot of players. Omar for Manchester United, Samuel Odinga for Brighton, they have a lot of players. Seko Fofana, who played for moved to French League, Star Renette, and also Frank Kessie. All these guys are still there doing very, very well. But Cameroon as well is another difficult. When you talk about African football, Cameroon is one of the biggest powerhouse. And not just that, after they mess up in Cote d'Ivoire, you notice that Cameroon now doing very well. So to my personal opinion, I'm tipping Cameroon to top of that group. A lot of people are going to say Cote d'Ivoire. I get it. And the reason why I don't see Cote d'Ivoire to be topping that group, I noticed that any team that always win a tournament, whether World Cup or African Cup, their second time going to the trend, it is always very difficult for that country that dare to defend. So I believe that Cameroon gonna top that group. Then Cote d'Ivoire will be coming second, and Gabon gonna come third to qualify in the third best place. And Mozambique is, I'm sorry, Mozambique. I believe that Mozambique, they have a lot of good players. Person, their main man who play for Atletico Madrid in Spanish La Liga. But I feel like it's going to be difficult for Mozambique to get out from this group. But hey, football, I'm not writing them off totally. But this is the teams I believe that they're going to qualify. And you are seeing on your screen. From Group A to Group B, Group C, Group D, and Group E and Group F, you are seeing on your screen. So let us know, what is your opinion? What team do you believe that is going to qualify from the group stage, what teams that you think that maybe they will not make it out? Let us know your thought on the comment section. If you are watching this platform and you haven't subscribed to the platform yet, do subscribe to the platform. This platform will talk about African football, African national team, African clubs, African players all over the world. We also talk about African players who play for the top 5 European leagues like a Premier League, French League, French League 1, Spanish La Liga, German Bundesliga, Italian Serie A, and even going through to the Turkish Super League. All African players we talk about right here. So subscribe to the platform and let us grow together as a one family, and we do really appreciate you for always doing so. And yeah, so thank you once again. Enjoy your evening.